All right, welcome guys. I finally carved out a little bit of time to make you some videos for your Inlay project. Before we get started, make sure that you're working in the appropriate units. So go up into your document settings, make sure this is inches. If not, you can go to this piece of paper and change your active units to inches, but we need to make sure that that's the units that we're using. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a sketch on this bottom plane. We are going to create a rectangle, center rectangle, and we're going to snap it to our origin, draw it out, and we want to create a square actually that is 6, tab, 6, and we're going to hit enter and finish sketch. Now we're going to extrude. It will choose that body for us because it's the only one there, and we're going to grab that arrow and pull that up to a dimension of 0.75 or 3/4 of an inch. Hit enter, and we've got ourselves a block of wood. We're going to hit A on our keyboard, A for appearance. We'll go down into our library. In the wood folder, open that up and grab maybe the piece of bamboo. It's nice light colored wood. And we'll close the dialog box, and now we've got a block of what looks like lighter wood. In this case, it's going to be our maple. So we are going to now create a sketch on the top face of this block of wood we've created. Get that in the middle. And we're going to now create text. It's asking us where we want to drop our text. So we're going to go to this top left corner, and we'll come down to about 3/4 of the way down and snap to the other side of our block. We want to leave a little space at the bottom for our laser engraving. We're going to type a letter in there. In this case, I'll use capital G. Choose your font. Change your height to about 3 inches. That seems to be a good height. You could go, a little bit more if you wanted to. Maybe 3.25 would work. Align it to the center, both horizontally and vertically, and then hit OK. We can finish our sketch at this point. And what we want to do is we want to extrude that letter down into our block. So we're going to hit extrude. It's going to choose the whole face, so we're going to deselect over here on the profiles. We're going to deselect and just go back and choose our letter. Grab that arrow, pull it down. You'll see that it makes a negative number. We want to go into our block 1/8 of an inch, so that would be -0.125. Make sure that our operation is a cut, and we're going to hit OK. And now what we've got is a pocket into our maple in the shape of the letter that we are creating. Okay. At this point, why don't we turn this body into a component that will help us turn things on and off down the road. So we're going to go up to Assemble, New Component. We're going to click From Bodies. We'll select the body we want to change into a component, and we'll hit OK. So over in our tree now, we've got component 1. We're going to left click it and left click it, and we can now rename this base. And this will give us the opportunity to turn the base on and off when we want to toggle back and forth between our base and our inlay. Okay, the last thing we want to do in this video is we want to fillet the corners inside of our shape. If you've got any square corners inside your letter, we know that a round cutter will come in and it won't be able to get right into that corner. So we might as well make the corner round now so that our cutter can easily get in. In this case, we're using a 1/8 cutter, so it's going to leave behind a 1/16 radius, and we're going to fillet every corner. So we're going to kind of rotate, get down into these corners. Now to navigate around, you're holding your shift key and your middle mouse button. You can roll this around and grab any square corner, inside or outside corner, anyone that is square. This one, this guy here. These little ones here aren't going to pose problems because they're pretty round. We get 2 more kind of up here. One right there, and one right there. Once you've chosen all your corners, we're going to grab that arrow and we're going to pull that in, and we're going to make this a 1/16 radius. So you can type in 1/16 and that'll change that into a decimal for you. And you can see now that all our corners are rounded over so that our cutter can very easily get inside of there. If you ever want to get back into your reoriented, come up to your view cube and hit the little house, and it will bring everything that you've drawn up into a nice close isometric view. Okay, so the next video we'll talk about creating the inlay that goes in there, but we'll stop this one for now.